It is Tuesday. Usually Fridays are the big updates. Actually, today it's a Tuesday. We've got a big, some would say massive, Player of the Month. Spotlight is what they call it now. Dumb name. We call it Player of the Month. Huge new update. Lightning card. Corbin, Carroll. Retro Lightning. Lot to talk about. Lot to discuss. Leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel as always. And that's... Get in, let's talk about it. Spotlight, brand new program. Wyatt Langford being the top card here. You've got Luke Keeschel. Keish the Rain, baby. Fuck yeah. Oh, no, I can't. I don't know. Not really supposed to swear that early in the video, but I saw Luke Keeschel. I got excited. Card's not that great, realistically. They respected his stealing, 99. He had 5 steals in 5 games. Then he broke his forearm. So that sucked. That's the path. If you're a Minnesota athlete, that happens. You are cursed. You are going to break something at some point within the year, and you're going to get traded somewhere else and eventually do really well. So that's Luke Keeschel. You have Agustin Ramirez for the Marlins, which, pretty balanced catcher. Not bad, 83, kind of 80s everything, contact power-wise. Not a bad card, realistically, if you wanted like a solid-ish cheap catcher. Moving on, you get a bat. How about this, huh? You get the Yellow Lightning. Lightning is yellow. It looks a little like piss, to be honest. I'm not loving the color. I think it looked better when it was blue, my opinion. Brendan Donovan, 89 overall card here. I was really excited for him. Maybe I was too optimistic that they would give him a good card. Maxed out contact against rights, pretty good. The power at 60 apiece is not great. 80 contact left. He can play a lot of spots, which is awesome. He's a good defender at all of them, too. He's got unfazed breaking ball hitter. Solid. It's okay. Not the worst. Luke Weaver, get ready to become the closer again because the Yankees need you. They can't keep trotting out Devin Williams. They can't keep blowing games. 5-pitch mix. 4 seams, circle, changeup, cutter, slider, knuckle curve. That is going to play. He's got maxed out hit per 9, 125. The BB9 is a little bit lower, but he doesn't throw too hard. So I think his pars are going to be okay. Honestly, Luke Weaver could be a pretty good reliever. The Yankee theme team is getting good. They just got him, the Weiziga. They got Ottavino. A drop 5 spotlight pack that you're going to get at 70 points a little bit early. So those are going to feature a bunch of cards that will show off. Andres Munoz, O'Neill Cruz, Pavin Smith, Liberatore, Noelvi Marte. A lot of stuff. We'll check that out in just a second. Pete Alonso, big meat. Pete. Some people thought he could get the Lightning. He does not. But oh boy, does he get a pretty good card. He's been hitting for power, but he's been hitting 358 in the month of April. He was the second best hitter in New York. Unfortunately, there was an Aaron Judge. That was a little bit better than Pete Alonso, but he's certainly looking like he's going to be playing for a big contract and not going to be opting in heading into this next contract year for him. Very volatile with Scott Boras there, but hey, it normally works. They wouldn't hire Scott Boras. They wouldn't keep signing his paychecks if it didn't work. Pete Alonso, good power, pretty good contact too. 82-90, the vision a little bit lower, but 101 clutch. This is a pretty dang good first baseman. Dead red, bad ball hitter, fighter, first pitch hitter. He's got 7 quirks, pretty good all the way around attributes. Kind of like the Rhys Hoskins, but a little bit better. Not a good defender, not good speed, but if there's a position where I could say, yeah, you can have a little bit less defensive attributes, it would be first base. I love better attributes, but if you have lower, it's not like center field or something. Another spotlight pack. You've got 2 of drop 5, so that's pretty cool. I like that you get 2 chances to pull the 86s. That's awesome. Wyatt Langford. Yeah, I was kind of thinking he wouldn't be amazing. He's like a little bit better hitting, little worse defending Pete Crow Armstrong. He's max speed, 80 fielding, which isn't quite the 99 of Pete Crow, nor the arm strength. The reaction is plus 90. He's an exceptional outfielder. 77, 70 contact, 70 power, 88 power against righties and lefties respectively, 70 vision, 92 clutch. He's He's pretty solid, I would say. Like, if you wanted to use him, you definitely could. You would like better hitting attributes, but I always say if you want to have him on the bench to be a defensive replacement, that's not a bad option. I know you'd probably expect a little bit more for a spotlight program top guy, but that's Wyatt Langford. Luckily, you collect him. If you get all of these spotlight programs done, the Kyron Paris, the Rhys Hoskins, Jordan Westbrook, and Trent Grisham, you're going to get Corbin Carroll, who is pretty great. Okay, Corbin Carroll, I like this. He's not the best card in the world. He's not the best card of the game, but he's a 92. Power, a little low on the lefties. The vision, a little bit low too. But overall, like, this is a pretty damn good card. 196 against right is top class. That's very good. 90 contact, that's going to be pretty great too. I mean, 90 contact is good, especially with 99 speed, 95 steal. 83 fielding, 83 reaction. He can play all over the outfield. Get into parallel 2. He's going to play those spots at Gold Shield defense with that 80-plus reaction rating too, which is, of course, very key. Only 3 quirks because last year wasn't quite as good as 2023. Dead red and bad ball hitter. Finished off last year very well. It just kind of started very slow out of the gate. Good Corbin Carroll, 92 overall. Now, if you're asking why is it not Judge, well, because Judge has a 92. So what sense would it make to put out 2 92 Judges when one's going to have inside edge and be better? So that's why it's not Aaron Judge, even though he was the best hitter in the month of April. Corbin Carroll, I thought was a good pick. Pretty big name. Usually very well liked within Diamond Dynasty. Very fast, which people seem to like too. People like to bunt. Even if he doesn't have high bunt rate, he can bunt. He can, unfortunately. Carroll, I like it. So 92 overall, that's going to ring in the 92s. Third inning program's going to come out this Friday. You're going to start getting 92s there and then lead into the Weekend Classic. You're going to start getting 92s at World Series. So there's moment challenges to get this done. There's a bunch of them. There's an extreme moment. Oh, wow. Okay. Hit 4 home runs with Eugenio Suarez in one game. Okay, that's difficult. Optional, keyword optional. Also optional is the pack collections, their stat missions. This is a longer, more exhaustive program as you're getting to 100 points, and there's more to do. But if you complete all of those programs, Westberg, Grisham, Kyron Paris, Rhys Hoskins, and Wyatt Langford, boom, you're going to get Corbin Carroll. It's that simple. But unfortunately, it is not quite as simple to get this one. Carlos Santana, the retro Lightning card for the month of April. This is going to be a tough task. Now, there's 2 cards. They did put a Eugenio Suarez in here for 10 cards, but this collection is only cards that are within packs. So the ones that you played throughout the program, they don't count. Now, luckily, because you have Eugenio Suarez here, which, okay, wow, that's a ton of power. Oh, my God, you can see his moob. A little cold in here, huh, Gino? Roof must have been off. 115, 103 power, that's pretty good. 84, 80 contact, vision's low, but solid clutch at 84. 3B defense, that would be a little bit better. Gino's good 3B, good third baseman defensive-wise, but, if they wanted to give him all these offensive stats, I get it. That's a pretty good card overall. Pretty good card. 44 speed, not great. Quirks, he's got first pitch and situational hitter. For not being the final guy, that's not bad, but he's still going to be very expensive. Carlos Santana, the big shebang, retro Lightning. Oofda. This might be the best. Am I insane to say this is the best non-collection card in the game at this current moment? Switch hitting catcher, who's 125, 105 against lefties with 116 clutch, 99, 81 against right. The fielding, honestly, I don't care. I'm going to do a tier list tomorrow where we're going to rank every card of the game. I'll talk more about it there. I don't care about catcher defense. Does not mean anything to me. They all play the same. 46 speed, that's not even that bad for a catcher. Quirks, he's only got unfazed and homebody, which, okay. But overall, Carlos Santana, just absolute mint of a card. Really good. And he can play first base as well if you had a Posada or someone like that. But he's very expensive. Again, you need 10. No, you need 13. Sorry. You actually need all the cards that are out there. No, you can skip one. You can skip one. Because there's 13 cards plus Gino Suarez. So you can skip one card. But, I mean, you look at the prices. Like Hunter Green is $70K. Taylor Ward is $40K. I'm sure they might put out something for relief for this, maybe to drive the prices down. But look, I'm going to be honest. It's a little malarkey. It's a little malarkey. This is a whale collection. This is something only for the people who are playing every day. They have people to supplement their grinding. This is for people who put money into the game. They give you packs within the program, but those packs you get within the program have like 1 of 10 odds at pulling one of those cards. You need 13. You literally need every single one of them. So it's a little insane. I don't love the way they did that. Not every card has to be super obtainable. I get that. But I would say Santana's better than Carroll. And Santana's the guy that you need to buy 13 or 12 cards for. So anyway, let's go over and talk about the cards that you will be buying if you want to get them. Andres Munoz for the Seattle Mariners. Typically a very well-liked reliever within the game. He's pretty good. Outlier 2, so on the fastball, is going to throw that 104. Outlier being you can throw up to 104 miles an hour. This card is really good. 125 maxed out hit 9, maxed out pitch clutch, 101 K9. This kind of card where it just seems a little unfair. Like, the attributes don't match up with the hitters. Most hitters have like 90s, maybe barely into the hundreds contact, and that's what's going against battling the hit 9 for the PCI size. Kind of insane. Slider, four-seam, sinker, circle, changeup. One of the best relievers in the game. His pars might be a little bit higher, but you can live with it when he's got stats and outlier like that. O'Neill Cruz, kind of a bench bat or a platoon guy, unfortunately. Still gets shortstop, which is nice. Of course, he moved over to center field last year. 91, 103 against righties. He's got max arm, 95 reaction, which is good. 86 speed, 99 steal. The speed is down this year opposed to last year. 44 vision. This card, it's kind of hard for them to build a good O'Neill Cruz. Like he's very talented in real life. But 6'7", tall strike zone on top of low vision. Not good against lefties. I can live with that card being in the pack. Pavin Smith, 125, 92 against right. Same sort of thing, just swap. Can't really hit lefties so well. And he's not the kind of defender that O'Neill Cruz is. So, kind of a miss in my opinion, too. Good. It looks like the program cards have been better than the packs. Matthew Liberatore for the Cardinals. 95 BB9, so he's going to throw strikes. Cutter, sinker combo, slider, four-seam, circle, changeup. Sign me up, baby. That's my kind of pitch mix. Hell yeah. That's a pretty good pitcher overall. Not worth 70K, though. Noelvi Marte. Okay. 90 speed, I'd hope so, taking steroids like that. Yeah, 97 power. Stick a needle in your ass, should have some pop. He's solid. 101, 97 against right, 82, 52 against left, 104 clutch. No quirks. I don't know. None of these pack cards are really hitting too much. Max Meyer, Minnesota. 69, nice amount of hit per 9, 92K per 9. Good pitch mix, slider, sweeper, sinker, four-seam, circle, changeup. Pretty fair. We got JC Escar for the Yankees. He looks like an 86. Some versatility. If you're a play Yankees theme team, it's kind of nice. Matt Gorski for the Pirates. Some pop. 88, 104, 114 against lefties. That's going to play. First baseman can play the whole outfield with 80 speed. Not bad. And then Logan Evans. I mean, realistically, these cards are collection fodder, and they are for theme teams. Obviously, these tops now are not really going to play in too many like God squads. Logan Evans, not a bad pitch mix. Circle cutter combo with this 2 curveballs, a sweeper and a slurve and a circle changeup. Kind of a fun pitch mix. I don't know. He could be okay. So that's what's in packs. We also have a Troy Gloss. For the Angels, 198 against lefties, 68-85 against right, 67 vision. Gold Shield Plus on defense at third and short with a couple parallels. 52 speed, 8 quirks, not bad for Troy Gloss. Third base is a thinner-ish position unless you have Scott Rowland, of course, or Jose Ramirez. But Gloss is an okay option. I've never really loved his swing too much, but maybe you do, and then you could use him. So, yeah, that's the content today. One thing that I will say is good for sure is Scott Rowland, this voucher for Spotlight. You won't see all those cards yet just because they haven't been unlocked. Newsflash, if the cards have not been discovered, if nobody has them yet, they won't show up in collections. So you see Luke Weaver here, but you don't see like the Wyatt Langford. They'll pop up in due time. But that's 4 more Spotlight cards for the Scott Rowland voucher. Realistically, now the Spotlight program coming out this Friday, 3 weeks, you should be able to get this voucher for free. No actual paid cards in there, which is nice because I know Spotlight was probably one that a lot of people were looking at skipping. Now you might want to turn your attention to All-Star second half, one of those. Even Topps now is going to get a little bit easier, more free cards so you don't have to pay for so many. But yeah, so big stuff. Corbin, Carroll, Carlos Santana. Definitely think Carroll fits the bill. He's a really good card. I expect to see this card quite a bit. I'm definitely going to try him out, going to use him extensively. I do think Carlos Santana's better, which I guess, sure, probably the guy that you put in 12, like, expensive cards should be better. But also kind of lame at the moment that there's not any relief. We'll see. Maybe something's going to come. Pretty bullshit collection, all things considered. It is for the people that spend money on the game. That's who it's for. So that's what we got today. Brand new Lightning program for the month of April. Looking forward to this Friday. We got the Weekend Classic Part 2. Again, they said some things are different. Matchmaking, you're going to play people within your league, which hopefully should prevent people from tanking and sandbagging their ratings so they match up against far worse on the scale players. And then leaderboards, they also say, are fixed. You now lose points for losing games, which, wow, what a concept. Third Inning XP Path, third inning program is coming out this Friday. Cornerstone Evolution, Spotlight Drop 1 for the month of May. A lot of stuff. Let me know what you guys think about this content. Pretty good. Good free stuff. A lot of stuff that is really unobtainable, but oh well. Friday should be good.